Shalom, God bodies. Today I wanted to talk to you all about the trend that's going around about becoming her. You know, I'm I'm her, and you know, getting up at 4 o'clock in the a.m. and going to Pilates, and then getting a latte, and then going to the gym, and then after the gym come home and make these healthy meals, and just sit around and journal, and meet up with your friends, and then go out on the town and showing whole body shots in spandex, with a crop bra top, workout top type of thing going on. I don't know. And I really don't understand why that's so much in my algorithm, but this is what, you know, is going around now. Women are so shallow, and it's very disheartening, to see that's what we have been reduced to, you know, getting up at 4 o'clock. I mean, who wants to get up at 4 o'clock in the AM? Unless you're out feeding chickens or something. Like, what's the point of doing that? You don't have to get up at 4 o'clock to be becoming your best version of yourself. I have a well planned out, scheduled out day each day, with several children and a husband, plus my own inner work that I'm doing, plus housework, plus teaching, plus all of the things that I have to do in a day. Yard work. If you can see behind me, I don't know how clear it is, but there's an acre of land back there. Chicken coop, compost heap, shed, just land. I have a lot of work that I have to do every single day. Not to mention the grocery shopping and going to different practices and things like that. So there's a lot to do in a day, but the only time I'm getting up at 4 o'clock in the AM is if I'm praying, or if something's wrong with my body. Not because that's proven anything. Because getting up at 4 a.m. doesn't prove that you are becoming anything great, And the journeys that we're on are personal. But I don't see any of the people saying anything about Yah in their journey. They are not giving Yah any glory for their perfected bodies, for the fact that they get to wake up at 4 a.m. because He woke them up that day. I don't even see them giving thanks for the food that they're eating when they're planning those beautiful, well thought out, high protein, low carb, high fat meals. I mean, the whole concept of becoming her is not a bad thing. It's just a vain thing, because they are leaving out the one true presence that is responsible for all of it being able to happen. And it made me sit back and think, and I was like, am I doing something wrong? Like, should I be getting up at 4 a.m. and should I be doing other things? And I'm like, no, because I'm not trying to be like anybody else out here. I have my own path that I walk. And as Israelite women, we are set apart. We are separated from that. We should be creating healthy habits. We should have a set wake up time and a set going to bed time each day and night. We should be preparing healthy meals for ourselves, our families, our husbands. We should be working out. And if we're over 40 like I, we definitely should be lifting heavy weights at least twice a week. We should be doing these things. We should be caring for our bodies. We should be moving our bodies every single day. However, what we should not be doing is becoming her. Because after we become her, then what? After we've perfected our bodies, after we've mastered waking up at 4 a.m., going to the gym, and making and preparing those beautiful meals and showing how we clean our house, then what? What are we after we do those things? You know? We still have a presence that is very present in our life that we have to give the glory to. We still have a presence that is responsible for those things. So if any of you have seen those videos where the women are getting up early and they're putting ice bath, doing ice facials and gua sha and all this 20-step skincare routines that they're doing, I mean, nothing's wrong with that if that floats your boat. That's a little too excessive for me personally. You know, proper skincare starts from inside. So if you eat properly, the skin will glow. It will just naturally happen. And you can do a couple of things to your skin. You know, you want to take care of yourself, but you don't have to do all of that. You know, that's excessive. And my life is all about simplicity and as many steps least as possible for me to achieve the same results, if not better results as others. But after you've done the 20-step skincare and, you know, prepared the meal and did all of that, the life after that just seems very vain. Most of the women are single. You know, they don't have masculine life partners to spend their lives with. They're not doing anything constructive or really responsible, you know, afterwards. So I don't want us to get caught up in that, sisters. You know, the algorithm doesn't care who it's sending what, you know. And I know sometimes we can get caught up in seeing these other people's lives and saying to ourselves, wow, I wish I could do that, or I need to do that, or I need to get myself together to start doing that. And it's not, it may not be for you. Okay. So instead of trying to become her, what we need to be doing is becoming his. That's what we need to be doing, sisters. Becoming his. Praying, fasting, taking care of ourselves, taking care of our husbands, taking care of our children properly, using the word to be our beacon of how we are to operate in everyday life, using the fruits of the Spirit to guide us. Okay? That is what we need to do. Become his is way more rewarding than becoming her. So I'll leave you with that. I love you, sisters. I thank you for tuning in to another video. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you like this type of content. And I'll see you all in the next video. Peace. Shalom.